The honourable member for Edmonton Ellerslie, followed by the honourable member for Calgary-Kearney.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have heard many of my constituents tell me that if you close down a school, you damage the community. Well, there have been lots of rumours about school closures, not just in the teachers' lounges, but right here in the Legislature. So my question is to the Minister of Education. What are you doing to keep schools open and keep Alberta's communities from further damaging?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, obviously it's important to have schools in communities where kids are. It's important to have schools in communities because schools are oftentimes the core of the community. But it's not possible to keep schools open if there are no kids for them. We ask school boards have to make the most appropriate judgment in their judgment as to what is the best educational opportunity for the children within their jurisdiction. They have that authority, they have that ability, and they do it well.
The Honourable Member.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Alberta's population has been growing over the past few years, especially in areas like my constituency of Edmonton Ellerslie in southeast Edmonton and other outlying areas. To the same minister, what is the government doing to deal with this population growth?
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, in fact, that is the problem that we face because under the ASAP program, we are building 18 schools in Edmonton and Calgary. In fact, one of them in the member's constituency. And that is good for those communities because we don't have to bus those children to other schools. I would say that does not mean that all the schools in the inner city or the other neighbourhoods have to be closed. In fact, the Edmonton Public School Board has provided one of the best models in the country with respect to the City Centre School project, where they provide better educational opportunities with fewer schools but better schools for those students.
The Honourable Member.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My final supplement to the same minister. Are there any plans to examine the regulations surrounding the school closures?
The Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, we are obviously with our Inspiring Education project looking at everything right from the very top with respect to how education is delivered in a 21st century model, how do we make sure that we have the right kind of educational opportunities for students, and part and parcel of that will be a re-examination of what kind of physical platform we need to deliver education in communities. So we will be looking at that, and in the meantime we are looking at our school closure regulations, and we're working with municipalities to make sure that school properties can survive a closure and live to be a community purpose until they're needed again as a school.